everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Dose. We've been working through the 10 Commandments, and today is day 10, the final day of the 10 Commandments, this journey as we look in the Bible a little closer at what they mean. And I think a lot of times the 10 Commandments get a really bad rap. They're seen as this laundry list of things we simply shouldn't do because God commanded it that way. Period. End of story. But we hope that these last 10 days have helped you gain a different perspective, that you've been reminded that these 10 commandments were given as a gift to the Israelites after they'd been freed, after they'd been led by Moses out of slavery and into a new life to the promised land. God gave the people these commandments as a way to help them live within this freedom. And there are plenty of things that we can still take from these messages today. And it's day 10, so we're looking at the 10th commandment, which some traditions merge together with what we talked about yesterday, the 9th commandment. So let me read for you the full verse in Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 21. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, which we talked about yesterday. You shall not set your desire on your neighbor's house or land, his male or female servant, his ox or donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor. So this translation of the Bible said, set your desire on. Others, you might see the word covet or want being used. And I know not many of us have donkeys or oxen in our backyards. And I definitely know that the language of male or female slaves is not something that honors people in our world today. But step back from those details for just a minute, and let's look at the concept of coveting or setting our desire on something. Because that is most definitely something we can relate to. If you're a morning news watcher like me, just think about all of the commercials that you saw earlier today in between the newscasts. Have a grill in your garage? Well, that's fine, but you could save big money at Menards with a brand new shiny grill that's better than the one you have. It's a sale of a lifetime. You won't want to miss it. Check it out. Have a house that gives you shelter and keeps you safe? That's fine, but listen, we buy ugly houses. Your house might be ugly and you should buy a new one. Or maybe this one, do you have wrinkles? Because, I don't know, time and age seem to give that to all of us. That's fine, but listen, rush to the store right now and buy this special cream and your wrinkles will be eliminated. Just look at these beautiful models on this TV screen that have been transformed to have no wrinkles. That could be you. Here in this country in particular, probably in much of the developed world, we are the kings and queens of coveting. We see what we don't have and we see what someone else has and we immediately want it. So I wonder if this 10th commandment is a way that God is reminding us it's all too easy for our minds to take over and wreck any sense of contentment that we once had. When we look at our neighbor's house and their other belongings, we think that will make us happy. We idolize the idea that once we have something, everything in our lives will change. We set our eyes and our thoughts and our hearts on something else, and that something is almost never God. So what if the opposite of coveting is the sense of contentment? Because although in these 9th and 10th commandments we are focused on thoughts, that could turn into action. And if either that thought or that action turns me away from God, it hurts my community, it hurts my relationships, and it hurts me. So we hope you've gained some insights into each of these 10 commandments over these last 10 days. And if anything, we hope you're reminded that God spoke these commandments to Moses for the sake of communal good. God means for us to live in relationship with one another in healthy ways. These commandments aren't meant to be seen as punishments or burdens, but as tools that really can help shape our faith lives, tools that are ultimately anchored in the love that God gives to God's people through whatever we face. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you next time on the Daily Dose.